Hey everybody, welcome back to Chris and Andrew Outside. I'm Chris.
I'm Andrew.
We're outside today. Today we're going for quartz crystals up at Hansen Creek.
So it's been about a year or so since last time we were up here, and we found some good stuff then. So hopefully we get lucky and find some really good stuff today. So
really hoping for some really good stuff, like Andrew said, maybe some amethyst, maybe some scepters, some nice quartz. We're gonna do a breakdown a little bit later. We're gonna let you know all the different equipment, because you can see that we've got some stuff on this. We don't normally dress like this, or at least I don't. He does. Headlamp and everything, but we're gonna do a breakdown. We'll lay it all out so you guys can see, so that if you come up here, you can be properly prepared to meet any challenge that comes up.
And then we'll talk about the safety things, some of the things that we're taking as far as precaution wise. And also the biggest thing is whatever you bring in, bring out. This is a spot that is open for us to enjoy, and we definitely want to make sure we keep it enjoyable for not just us, but for anybody that comes up. So
lots of people bring their kids up here. It's a little bit of a walk, but it's not difficult. And so, like Andrew said, let's try to keep this place open so that we can keep coming here for years to come. We'll check back in.
Stay tuned. Here we go. Whoa, I'm taking a little detour today. Chris lost something down there, so we'll see if he can retrieve it so you guys can see what he lost.
Oh my goodness. I might get down there, but I don't know if I'm getting back up.
Well, there's some sticks I can throw you.
Huh. If I'm lucky, I'll find crystals here. I don't have to go any further.
Right?
Whoa.
Hey!
I got it.
Now the true quest is coming back up.
Ooh. My hand grabbed that just in time.
recovered.
One more time.
Take 6. Yeah. Pull the bolt down.
I hit the button for it to come down.
Is that unreachable? You got it?
Hopefully it recorded that.
I know I did.
This is a good flight.
All right, everybody, so we've made it up to the area where people start ascending this hill. It's pretty steep. You can see where there's been a hole dug up underneath this old stump here. And the idea is that if you dig under an old stump like this, it's been here for so long that no one else would have dug underneath it before. So, and I know that people have said that this hillside's pretty rough looking, but if you take into consideration that the Snoqualmie National Forest is millions of acres, it's about 15 acres here. It's minuscule compared to the rest of it, and this is one of the only places in the state that you can bring your family up here after a little hike and actually dig and find some crystals. So Andrew's been poking around. So one of our rules is that we normally try to find some kind of crystal, and that looked like it was a twin before it got broken. So, but one of the rules is you got to find some kind of crystal before you go up the hill, and then at the end of the day when you're coming down, you got to find one on the way down. Otherwise, you got to stay.
Got mine.
And I found one on the trail on the way up, so I was already ready to go. All right, we're going to work our way up this. This is definitely a steep hill, everyone. Oh, talking to the camera, sorry. Not that I'm complaining, because I know that this hill is steep, but it's still steep. Whew.
All right, guys, so we're about halfway up the hillside. As you can see from looking down, it's definitely a hike. It takes some time to get up here. Me and Chris are just taking our time, and Chris is right up there hanging out with a shovel and bucket. But as you're coming up, as long as you're looking at the ground, you can find some decent crystals. I just found this little guy right here. It's laying right here on the surface. So we're still got a little bit of a climb to where we're gonna kind of set up camp and start digging. So we'll get back to you guys in a little bit.
so we're pretty much towards the top. A little bit further along there's a claim, and we don't jump claims, so we stay below the claim, but we kind of try to get close to it just because we think that there's some better crystals up here. So Andrew's got this spot right here, and I've got a spot just right up above where people have been digging, and so we're going to give this a try for a little bit and see what we can find. One of the things you notice, I got my safety glasses on, and then we've got masks just because of all the dust and the dirt and everything that comes up. Even though the ground's wet, when you get into there, it's dry enough that it'll kick up, and we don't want to be breathing that.
That, and you can see Chris has a headlamp for lighting, especially when you start getting into some of the holes and the crystals themselves. With the light, it'll actually shine. You can see them really good. So
gotta have a headlamp, so, and spare batteries, guys.
Yeah,
we'll talk some more about that though.
so,
all right. Thanks, Andrew. All right, everybody, so what you see Andrew doing right now is he's just digging out of the hole there, and he's putting it into, he's got a double classifier setup going on right there, so he's probably got a 1/2 inch and a 1/4 inch, and you see he's shaking it up. I think I saw a nice crystal already. Maybe not. Oh, I saw a small one. That's why. Oh, see, those little points can be really nice too. So you got the 1/4 inch on top, and then
1/2 inch.
1/2 inch underneath. Okay.
So usually I'll do a 1/2 inch with a 1/4. I just pulled it out of the bag that way, so I decided to continue.
Do the other way.
But I'll switch it over. Get rid of the bigger rocks, and then you can do a larger crystal. You can get it that way.
Yeah.
Comparable to go on the 1/4 on the bottom.
All right. Cool. All right, everybody. We'll let Andrew take care of this and start mine. Go up and start mine.
So, as you can see, it's kind of hard with the light. You can actually kind of see how shiny. There you go, right there. Crystal just shines. Just a little spot. It all depends on how picky you really want to get as far as sizing wise. I know there's all kinds of pieces like this, that you'll find inside these holes. If you're looking for something a little nicer, then obviously you can throw it, discard it away. So there you go. You can see, decent size, not perfect, but they clean up.
Jeez. Does that have a tip?
No.
But it's still pretty big, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. You just dig that out?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I looked around on the ground here and found this absolutely perfect little point. Really, really beautiful. Got some gemmy facets to it.
All right, here we go. So there's so much up here. It really just depends on what size. I mean, like, you can see right here, small little pieces, they're all over.
You know, if you're only looking for those larger size, then obviously most people wouldn't be digging through these little stuff. But I think, you know, every piece, especially for like my kids, they love them. So being able to find small crystals that I can just give them, or do a treasure hunt or something to that extent where they find them. A little too small to come up here right now, but hopefully I can get my daughter up here soon. So
So I was just digging and pulled this out, and I'm sure it's some type of a twin. It's got 3 points to it, and from what I can see, it's not fractured. They're actually all faceted flat points. So I'm really excited about this. It'll clean up really good, and it'll look pretty neat, pretty decent. So, and Andrew pointed out that it's kind of almost a scepter on this end here. I don't know if it fractured and re-healed or what, but anyways, we'll keep digging.
like this one, here you go, look at this. Nice little piece. You know, grit tip. They're everywhere up here, guys. As Chris would say, it's fantastic. It's just fantastic, guys. It's unbelievable. So, go ahead and continue on and see what else we can find. All right, so we just got done taking a little break. Got something to eat, kind of stay a little bit warm. Try to get warmer. It's a little cold up here, a little wet, but it's not too crazy. Something we can live with. So Chris is actually finding some decent sized crystals out of this hole right here. So you can see.
Oh, those are all the small ones, but they're whole. They've got really good form, shape to them. Oh, shoot, I'm pulling all the little ones out. Honestly, guys, I had some big ones. Oh, there's 2 down.
So they're everywhere. I mean, we went to a spot and you can see that, you know, they're just, like I said before, it just really depends on what size crystals you're looking for. Some people are only looking for them for jewelry, or, you know, like I said, for me, I have kids, so any small crystal they love. But all you got to do is look. So Chris is going to continue digging out of this hole. We'll see if he can find some more good stuff.
Little one, nothing major.
And we'll check back with you guys in a little bit.
It's so glass clear, but it's fractured. Yeah, this formed with a bunch of other crystals. This whole hillside is the spot of a ancient landslide that took out a bunch of crystals and everything and just deposited them down the hill. That's why everybody's digging here. Initially, I think they were doing some logging, and they had a road down below, and when they cut the road in, they started finding all these crystals. I was like back maybe in the 60s, and so they realized there was a bunch of crystals here, and that's why people started digging it. So it's a lot of fun. Like I said earlier, you can bring your family and everything. You just got to be careful. It's steep, there's trees, sometimes trees fall, there's rocks, there's everything. You just have to be responsible, and you don't have to come up this high either. Anywhere along this hillside all the way down to the trail coming in, there's crystals. So like I said, I found one on the trail on the way up. Lots of fun to be had. That one's got the tip and everything. So
I don't know if you guys heard that, but this hole keeps offering. Every time a little bit of dirt comes down, it exposes more crystals down underneath there.
Yep, not even doing anything in there except taking the sand and sifting it, sorting it. All right, let's do that again.
Well, as you can see, Andrew's pretty dirty, and I think I am too. Maybe not as dirty as him, but so I've just been doing a little digging, a little classifying, and so he's got some chunks in there, and I've got some crystals in my pocket. Oh, let's see here. So there's some there. That big one there is actually double turbinated. So these are going to clean up really nice. I'm excited.
And the famous
Oh, I didn't realize I dropped the cheetah.
little thief.
They stole a power bar from him before. He was so mad.
All right. So, like I said, the last little clip we had, that a lot of this fell down. So
I scooped some of it out to here, and
it's a process, but it's fun. The stuff you can find is definitely rewarding.
when it's wet, it starts to cake up in there real bad. Oh, I just saw some crystals in here. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, guys. Look at that. It's a scepter, but whoa, it's got, man, I can't even talk. It's got, you see the scepter top there, but it's got some more crystal around the base. Some twinning or something. A lot of times the scepters here have a little amethyst, a little purple to them. I can't really see any here now, but whoa. This is
Good
fantastic.
Fantastic.
Holy cow. That's what I call a pocket crystal, you guys. Goes in the pocket. Doesn't go anywhere else.
It is. So
Wow. Oh my gosh.
all right, we're gonna keep digging and see if we find anything else. We'll let you guys know.
Man.
Hey everybody, so we've spent quite a few hours up here digging today, and it was a pretty good day. My pocket crystals are loaded, so it doesn't look too good, but looks terrible as a matter of fact. But I got a lot of crystals I'm really happy about. Got some really neat looking ones, really unique ones, so I'm excited to show you guys all these ones I got later.
Yep, so like you said, we spent about 8 hours up here. We got some good, decent quality crystals, and then also some miscellaneous stuff that we'll probably just put in bottles, leave on, the counter for for display.
Yep.
But you can see this is the last one that I was in as far as the holes that was dug, and these things, I mean, the amount of people that come up here and enjoy this type of hunting is amazing. I mean, as far as what they can do out here. So always be safe. So we're gonna trek down back to the vehicle, and we'll catch up to you then.
All right, you guys. See ya.